Let's move on to something that happened on Friday. While we were driving to your stroke doctor, we got into a legitimate argument to the point where Mila was in the back telling us to stop it. We weren't yelling, but we were frustrated with each other, which was you wanted to talk about the dogs getting in the trash.
Okay.
And I shut you down.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
What do you want me to say?
Just tell the story from your perspective. Start with the story.
Well, the story is that
you're already frustrated.
I am frustrated.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I know. Just tell the story.
The story that I remembered is I went downstairs. The dogs had gotten in the trash either that morning or the day before. Stuff was all over the place. And it's happened at minimum of 25 times. Not only have I seen it, you've seen it, our family has seen it, Ariana and Aiden see it, your parents have seen it, especially when your mom's been here. They know.
I'm talking about in the car.
Right, but I'm saying that you give everybody perspective of how much it happens. Fair. It happens all the time. Okay. And at some point, like for me mentally, like it gets to the point like freaking just, it's got to stop.
Okay.
Like it's got to stop. Like that's where I get.
You're amped up.
That's because it annoys me. Because
can you tell the story from the car, the conversation? Or do you want me to tell it?
You can tell it because I don't remember part. I just remember trying to bring it up. And then I just immediately got shut down on that.
You did.
So.
Do you remember the time you tried to bring it up?
No, I don't. I truly don't.
Oh, come on.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
What time of the day was it that you tried to bring this up?
We were on the way to Mila's appointment.
No, we were on the way to your stroke doctor's appointment.
Oh, yeah.
So what time of the day was it?
In the morning.
What time? I know you know it.
In the morning before, I think you've had your coffee or something.
No, before your appointment time.
Okay, I don't remember. Just keep going.
Okay.
This is
You're getting annoyed.
I am. Just say it.
Okay. It was 7:40 in the morning.
Okay.
Rachel hasn't taken her narcolepsy meds. I'm tired. We are going to a stroke appointment. So I am focused on that, right? And this was the first appointment where we were establishing care with the new stroke doctor here for you. And you want to bring up a conversation about the dogs getting in the trash. That sounds harmless, right? But it's not, because you take a baseball bat to this horse and you want to beat it like Negan in The Walking Dead. And you can't stop.
Yep.
You cannot stop.
That's correct.
And so
because it doesn't get fixed.
The way that I wrote it down was when two people have completely different processing needs and one problem can't wait, according to one person, and one brain can't go there yet, according to the other person. So you're the one that you feel it can't wait. I feel my brain can't go there right now. Now, from my perspective, my brain can't go there because I told you in the car, the dogs getting in the trash, if we're talking priorities and thoughts, like I have to hold so many thoughts in this brain and I don't do it well. If we are talking about the dogs getting in the trash, that is bottom of the barrel priority list for me. Like I don't have the brain capacity to think about it. And compounded with the fact that it's 7:40 in the morning, my brain is on a different path, which is stroke doctor, tired, and compounded by the fact that I know that you're going to beat it to a pulp. It's like, because I don't know. I think this may be a product of your stroke, but you seem unable to let go. You can hyperfixate on this type of stuff until you feel like it's been resolved, but it's not possible to resolve in that moment. Like it's impossible. I can't resolve it for you. Like we're in the car. I can't physically sit there and like install something that stops it. So I already knew this is going to go down a bad way. And I think I told you that. I think I told you that in the car. This is not going to go well if we have this conversation because we can't solve it right here, right now. And I am not in a good mental place to talk about it. I think what triggered you, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what triggered you was you feel like, quote, you can't talk to me about stuff.
That is correct. And it's not that it had to be solved right that second. I understand in the car.
But I think that you do put that in.
Hold on.
I think you do put that on. You put that expectation on the conversation.
Let me finish.
You just don't realize it.
Let me finish.
I will. Just wanted to say that.
You don't know when to stop, do you? You don't.
Neither of us do.
Okay, I guess
you
not.
may permission to speak.
No.
No, I'm granting
I thought
you.
you were asking me this time. I was like, no, I'm going to talk this
I'm
time.
granting you permission to speak.
Okay. Well, what the frustration
I love
is
you, by the way.
I understand. I love you too. I understand that the trash can issue
Mhm.
is not going to be fixed right that second.
Mhm.
The issue is that there's when I say when can we talk about it, or let's talk about it at a different time.
Mhm.
There's never a guarantee that that's ever going to happen.
Mhm.
So I feel like I have to resolve it right then,
Yeah.
because if I don't, it will never get done, or I'll just have to do it myself. And the problem is, I'll come up with something. I'll put something on top of the like thing of the trash can. I'll tell everybody to do it. You think it'll be done? No, it just doesn't.
I do put it
Nothing,
on top of the trash can.
nothing. I'm not saying you may. The kids will not.
Mhm.
My point is that nothing happens.
Mhm.
Nothing gets solved. I can come up with the best plan in the world, but nobody is going to do it. That is my frustration. That's why at the time where I feel like I literally have to beat something into the pavement, because y'all don't listen. Y'all don't
No, I hear
you
you.
don't listen. Nobody wants to talk. Like you don't want to talk about it later, so it's never going to get solved. So I feel like, oh gosh, I have this opportunity now. I'm thinking about it. Let's just resolve it. Let's talk about it. But I
Because we were in the
understand.
car, you felt like it was an
Well,
opportunity.
correct. We ain't
Yeah.
got nothing else to do. So that's my thought process, and I understand that. I get it, what you just said, and everything else that you're trying to hold on to and think about and all this. But I think that is like, we're just talking husband and wife here and struggles and all this other stuff. But that's my frustration is
Mhm.
there's not a time where I feel like that I can come to you and have these conversations.
Well, you want me to commit to a future time, which I can't do.
I do, correct. And so it's never solved.
Because if I
That's the
commit to a
problem.
future time, I feel I'm setting myself up for failure, because my life and situation and what I deal with on a day-to-day basis is unpredictable.
I understand, and I'm not trying to discount any of
And
that.
my emotional state, my brain, like whatever, is also unpredictable.
I, I
There are
understand
days
that
where I
too.
literally wake up already anxious for no reason, no apparent reason.
I understand that
You
too.
understand it cognitively, but I don't think you don't know what it feels like.
No, I do not. I have no idea.
So I mean, I can't give you that. I can't give you, okay, we'll talk about it at this time, because that could end up being a disaster, or I might get pulled into something. Like an attorney might email me, for Medicaid or whatever. Like I don't know.
That's fine. But then it's like, okay, let's reschedule it. But it doesn't happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can go beyond that and continue to try to fix it. The
Just keep kicking
problem
the
is,
can down the road.
well, that's what you won't do though. Is you won't try to figure out another time. Okay, something comes up, fine, no problem at all. Hey, we say we're gonna. I mean, this sounds childish, but okay, let's sit down and we'll talk at 2:30
That's
about
absurd. I
this.
can't do
And
that.
then you get an email from something, and you go, okay, no, hey babe, I got this email. I can't do it right now. Can we? As soon as I get done with this, then we'll focus
I
on it.
think it would be less likely that it's an email and more likely that I would say, "Hey babe, I'm feeling really anxious. I can't talk about this right now." And then you'd be mad.
I would be okay
You'd
if
be
you
mad.
said I can't do it right this second. Let's
If I
we
said
can.
I feel very anxious right now, I can't do this right this second, you would say, "You always feel anxious." You actually said that in the car on the way to the stroke doctor, which actually did hurt my feelings.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know, but you said that, and you said you always feel anxious, and then I said, "You're right, I do," and it really stinks for me, and it's not about you, not in this particular situation. Meaning, my always feeling anxious. Like, how about some empathy for me rather than the opposite, which is you tend to go to, well, you always feel anxious, and then you talk about how that affects you, but you fail to recognize how that genuinely affects me. And then we hit a crossroads, and it's a stalemate.